I had a really, really good tight end coach by the name of John Embry. He came from Colorado, came to UCLA just to coach me, right? So, he was the guy that kind of made me, see what my potential would be and made me go through that ceiling. And when I got drafted or was, leaving for the draft, he left as well to coach in the NFL. So, my first meeting was with him at a table with like seven other tight end coaches. And I just remember him telling me to relax, be who I am, and just be honest about it. And I remember, one of the first coaches asking me from Green Bay. It's like, hey, man, they say that you're just a sunshine guy. You're from California. You don't really want to be in Green Bay and playing no football out here because it's too cold. And so I remember, letting them finish talking, and I was like, well, I know that you guys are not looking to take a tight end in the first round. And on top of that, even if you did take me, I wouldn't mind. That's my job. And I was like, and some of my best games came in the cold, so you might want to do your homework. And then he kind of looked at me, took his little notes down, but that's something that I'll never forget.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Long Beach Poly.
Oh, that's a juggernaut. It's NFL Combine week.
Right.
Did you do the Combine?
I did.
Okay, go back to the Combine. You're the kind of guy that walks into a room and people go, okay, you, Vernon Davis. What do you remember about the Combine?
I was nervous. I think, it was my first time that I was going to be able to showcase, all the things that I've learned up until this point in front of everybody. So I had cold feet. My hands are sweating. I remember, me and Vernon Davis being the two guys coming out. And then I also remember him being just a freak, right?
He looked ridiculous.
So, yeah, he was literally, he ran a 4.38. I remember all his numbers. It was crazy. Because everything he did it before I did it. Because his name, obviously Davis, I was maybe 7 guys behind. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get in here and run this 4.7 while he's running a 4.3. I remember he jumped 42 inches or something crazy. I jumped 38 and a half. Everything was just a notch down. But I just remember that experience.
You were really nervous.
Very nervous.